Hello again, I am Jim Bob, and welcome. Somewhat late tonight, but we are back with another episode of our Brabham F1 career. So yeah, apologies. I dozed off. Forgot to set an alarm, just in case I did doze off. And yeah, here we are, an hour and 10 minutes late, but we are here. So it's time for the Hungarian Grand Prix. It is the day of the Grand Prix, so we've got all of the housekeeping already out of the way. As you can see, we are in debt, but that is because we have signed Daniel Ricciardo for next season. So Logan is now on borrowed time. It is just when, not if, he is leaving us at the end of the year. We haven't officially confirmed that yet because we're waiting to see whether or not the AI tries to poach Ricciardo out of his contract. Hopefully that won't be the case, but we shall see. Let's get some prep done. Let me check both cars are running the same spec, which is a pretty terrible spec. As you can see, we are clearly back to being the very worst car on the grid. Any downforce gains that we might have had are gone, as other cars have been bringing upgrades, so we need to be very mindful of that. For targets, take a look at driver skill levels. Pretty close between the two. Yeah, Mick's just does not seem to be developing really at a good rate at all. Mid-20s, but you would expect him to develop maybe a little bit quicker. How you doing, Packins? How you doing, Harvey? How you doing, Mr. Water? Good to see you guys. Targets for tonight then, for Logan, we're going to keep it very simple. We're going to go 21st, and we're going to go... I'm going to go 20th for Mick. We are, as I say, absolutely the worst car right now.
Welcome to the beautiful Three Springs Valley, here in Hungary. You're joining us in Budapest for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Budapest was formerly three cities, and today they're all coming together to kick off what we hope will be a thrilling weekend of racing. It was Charles Leclerc who tasted victory in the last race, but he will surely be looking to find the recipe for success again and achieve another podium place. The weekend begins here.
Right, let's have a look. Not going to run a rookie. Let's go very high on the downforce here. I remember this being another one of those circuits where the setup can vary wildly from car to car. You know, huge different selection of setups. I'm going to go with 21 laps of fuel. Have a look at swapping out some parts if we can. Yeah, we're still on that gearbox. Moving over to Mick's car. Yeah, let's stick with that gearbox as well. That 6% will only do one single session, and I'll save that for a sprint weekend. So again, 21 laps. And go with a 15.5 here. Go with an 8 on the front wing on this car. I'm going to go with a 7.3. I'm going to drop the camber down, and we're going to push the toe up. Let's send them out. Evening, Harvey. I'm in the UK.
Okay, should be green.
Radio check.
Radio check done and clear.
Radio check, Mick.
Radio check, radio check.
Yep, loud and clear.
We need to get a couple of thumbnail shots. And to me, this is the classic Hungarian screenshot. This is what I think of when I watched Hungarian Grand Prix when I was a kid. It was this TV angle that always sprang to mind. So this is going to be my thumbnail for that reason. Just see if I can get the car looking a little less blurry. Perfect. Yeah, that camera shot has remained unchanged since the 1980s. Slash 1990s. It's an absolute classic.
How are my tire temps?
And tires are a bit on the cool side, so just watch out.
Ferrari running both their rookies tonight, Ollie Behrman and Bobby Schwartzman. O'Ward is in for McLaren. Stucker is in for Red Bull. And Iwasa is in for RB. I think that's everyone. Oh, Pietro Fittipaldi is also running. So both Fittipaldis are on the leaderboard today for the first time in our career file.
Anything we can help you with?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, copy that.
Yeah, 64%, needs some work. Hopefully that'll be a decent starting point for us. Let's see how Logan gets on. 41. Okay. It's not great.
The car at the moment.
Understood, mate. Understood.
Probably need a lot more front wing. Alright, let's call them in this lap. Oh wow, that makes it look like we're actually racing against Ferraris. Like that's ever going to be the case this season.
Box.
Yep, copy.
No, next season, who knows? But this season, oh, not a chance. Oh, so the roll bar is very much the wrong way round. Okay. Let's bump that up to there. Let's bring that down. Yeah, I'm going to try that, see how that works. Close, so close to finding it. Okay, let's try that. Got a couple of cars with some baked-in damage at the moment. Ocon, not sure who Schwartzman's driving for. I think that's probably Leclerc's car. Oh, and it's a terminal fault.
Oh,
So
dear,
we
oh
can
dear.
disregard that.
What a miserable way to bow out of this one.
So whatever was broken on that Ferrari will now be replaced. Ocon's fault has got worse.
Yeah, I don't have power now.
VSC.
That could escalate. Oh, we've got a VSC
Lost
as
that
well
Delta
now.
time.
Someone retired. That's Schwartzman not making it back to the garage, maybe? Yeah, he stayed out and broke down in the middle of the sweepers. Bizarre. Come on, feedback. Let's be good. 90% better. Even if Farah.
How's the balance?
Felt very good at
And
the
90% for Logan
copy
as
that,
well.
Cap.
All right.
When
So a
you're
little bit of work
80%
left to do.
back on
Let's take a
balance.
look at those damaged bits on cars. So it's engine for Ocon as well. Schwartzman's was gearbox, and that is, I don't know, again, I'm not sure whose car that's going to be. Who else had a problem? Stroll. And there's nothing wrong with the engine, so that must be underfloor damage or wing damage. Didn't see him hit anybody, so my guess would be underfloor, running over a curb somewhere. Yeah, that front wing looks absolutely fine. So yeah, I'm going to guess underfloor.
Yeah, copy that.
Check it flag.
Roll bar, roll bar. Always the roll bar. Alright, let's try 4-6. And roll bar again. I wonder if they're running the same setup. I'm going to try the same change. They are very close. They're both on that 90%. They might be running identical setups. It's very rare that both cars run identical setups, but it does happen from time to time.
That should be the green light.
Copy that.
How's the back of the leg tonight, Mr. Water? Better? Evening, Victor. I know what I forgot to do.
VSC. Close to Delta.
Copy.
Now I'm just looking here, possibly Ocon's part of that.
Ocon crashed. I missed it. Oh no, I got the retirement. There we go. Just turn the adverts on. Forgot to do that. Yeah, bit of a chaotic start to tonight's live stream, considering it was an hour late.
VSC ending.
Yeah, copy.
Sciatica, Barra. Something I am all too familiar with.
Okay, feedback.
All right, so we've gone backwards with Schumacher, which
Copy
isn't
that.
great.
All okay with the car?
Car is good.
And we've gone backwards
Yeah,
with
that's fine.
Sargent as well. So the changes we made were the wrong way, but we can get them both in now and make those corrections. should hopefully paint a clearer
Pit lane.
picture as well now, because
Watch out,
the
white line.
setup window
Stop
narrows.
box.
Copy pit entry.
And white line. And you can stop on the marks, find pre-start revs, and then switch off.
Okay, so that's a 2.8, which means if we push these, at least a 2.8, might even be a 1.9. There we go with that. We'll try that. It looks like they might well be running the same setup after all. So what did everyone think of the Grand Prix yesterday? Do we think it is Ricciardo's final Grand Prix? Why did Mercedes start Lewis on the softs? I think they wanted to see if they could get the jump and gain track position on a couple of the cars in front. It didn't work. As a result, we had to box early. I mean, the other thing I think was they were hoping that maybe there would be a safety car late on, or at some point in that race. Historically, there was a safety car at Singapore every single year. Yesterday, for the first time ever, no safety cars. So that was probably playing into their mind a little bit as well, that they would make another stop under a safety car. And of course, that didn't happen.
How was the balance?
Oh, close, 97%.
Yeah, that was great. Really good.
Yeah, copy that. And how is the DEG? How's the tire?
And 97.
But,
Yeah, it looks
I
as
don't
though
know.
we are probably running
Okay, copy that.
identicals here. That's an easy-ish looking fix. That's a little bit trickier, but hopefully that'll be it. Yeah, another great, exciting race. Really dominant performance by Norris, although he did flirt with disaster on a couple of separate occasions. Decent fight back from Piastri once he got into clean air, but it was clear he was never going to have the pace to catch Max. Just a decent Grand Prix, I would say 3 out of 5. You know, solid racing, some interesting little moments, but nothing, you know, dramatic. Um, .1 and 0.6. Curious whether I am doing this. Yeah, 3.1 and 0.6. They are very, very close. Although I think there's a difference in the front wing. One's on 9, one's on 9.5. I know they are both running 9.5 as well. So they are running identical setups. Okay. Let's see if that will clear it at 100 for both cars then. Oh, need to do the fuel.
That's great.
You watch a load of cars retire tonight and I'd get both in the top 15 or something stupid like that. After I've gone ultra conservative with my sponsors. All right, driver track knowledge is done. Just waiting on that last little bit of feedback. It's 100 for Mick, and
Traction was amazing.
it's 100 for Logan. There we go. So, identical setups confirmed.
And car balance feedback when capacity.
And that is it for practice.
Okay, understood.
Just going to do one run at the end of Q1. And that's it for qualifying. I'm not expecting great things. And I'd like to save the extra set of tyres. Probably should have saved an extra set of hards as well. Never mind. It is a little too late to worry about that now. Oh, what we can do is we can see which Ferrari it was that had a new... Ah, so it was Sainz. Sainz's gearbox blew up. So that's who Schwartzman was driving for. Okay. Has Stroll changed out his part? Oh no, Stroll was on the floor, wasn't it? Ocon was the other one. Let's have a look at Ocon. Still has a weak gearbox. But it's not damaged. That's the end of practice.
Welcome everyone to qualifying. This should be a good one.
The Hungaroring short circuit can get crowded during Q1 and Q2. Teams need to get their drivers out there and in the best position to set a fast lap or risk being caught out.
Karoon, how do you think Logan Sargent's going to be feeling at the moment?
Neither of the team's drivers have brought home many points so far, so they'll be looking to change that as soon as possible to prove their worth on track.
What does today have in store? Only time will tell.
Oh, nearly forgot. Got to swap out the parts. We're going to go with our mid-strength engine. Tempted to go with this ERS unit. No, I really shouldn't. Onto a new gearbox. And over here. That engine. That ERS. And that gearbox is still good for this Grand Prix as well, so we'll stick with that. And let's go do one flying lap at the end of Q1.
That's great.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Oopsie poopsie, says Cap. Well, he doesn't say it, but he's probably thinking it. Carlos taking a little spin around turn one there. Alright, let's send that Logan. And now we'll send that Mick.
Just focus on getting the brakes.
Yep, got it.
Oh, and we're popping out behind Ocon, I think.
Just get some brake temp here.
Maybe Gasly.
Copy.
Oh, Gasly.
Clear on pit exit. Clear on pit exit. And you go push.
So then, let's see which of our drivers can avoid starting at the very, very back of the grid. So 27.3 for Logan in the first sector. It's close. It's so close between them. 0.05 of a second. .26.3 in the middle. .26.6. So Logan has the edge. It does a 21.8 across the final sector for a 1:15.5 overall. 1.9 seconds behind Max. That's not too far off for us. And it's a 21.7. Oh, Enzo's slowest. We are 19th and 21st. Although we are waiting for other cars across the grid. That may change. Enzo is on a flyer. Joe is done, so we are going to be split by that Sauber. Enzo's not up in the first. You can see Logan getting out of the way. He's not up in the middle either. And up to the line. Does not improve at all. So we are 19th and 21st. That's not too bad. Going to need an aggressive three-stop strategy, I think, tonight. And it is Max who puts it on pole ahead of ahead of Sergio. So it's a Red Bull front row. Then it's Leclerc, Norris, Piastri, Ricciardo, our new driver for next season. Sainz, Hamilton, Tsunoda, and Alonso rounding out the top 10.
There's a fantastic atmosphere here at the Hungaroring today as we prepare for 70 laps of thrilling F1 action.
The heart may be in Budapest, but the racing soul is right here. Decades of F1 history saturate every turn of the Hungaroring, including the 1989 Grand Prix, where Nigel Mansell bullied his way from a P12 start to an ultimate victory.
What on paper could be a low-speed circuit is turned flat out by modern Formula One cars. The Hungaroring's short lap means track position is essential in qualifying, and drivers will need to be careful of track limits throughout the race. Race day has arrived, and the time has almost come for these drivers to fight it out, wheel to wheel.
Okay, let's have a look at tyres. Absolutely going to be getting lapped tonight. There's no question of that. I think I'd like to save the hard tyres just in case. Let's look at going soft, medium, medium, soft. Or actually soft, soft, medium, medium might be a better idea. Yeah, there we go. Soft, soft, medium, medium. And we'll do the same with Mick. I'm going to take 3 laps of fuel out of the car. Oh, no, that's practice. There we go. Not going to push the tyres at the start. We're going to try and gain a little bit of a grip advantage over the cars closest to us and then push towards the end of the stint. Ready for the next set of tyres. Let's send them to the grid for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. The composure of Fernando Alonso, really clear to see.
Starting in the top 10 is good, but they'll need to play the race really well to not lose places.
And the time has come. Let's go racing. This is it. The Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay. Enzo got a rocket start, and that's pushed Mick down. Has taken some confidence away from us. Good start from Logan. He's gained a place and gained practically no confidence as a result. Dear. Evening, Cloud. How are you today? And I'm already feeling foolish for just going 20th and 21st with our sponsor goals. And I got spooked when I saw just how bad the car performance was. Sergeant higher than Mick, yeah, he qualified 19th, Mick qualified 21st. They're very, very close now in terms of performance, but we've already signed Ricardo to replace Sargent.
Gasly ahead.
Maybe Sargent will find himself on the grid replacing Ricardo at AlphaTauri. That'd be unlikely, but you never know. Maybe he'll go back to Williams and replace Enzo.
He's overtake. He's overtake.
Copy.
That's probably a little bit more likely. Or Williams might sign someone from Sauber, maybe Joe, and maybe he'll go to Sauber to replace Joe. There's all sorts of possibilities, but there is a chance that Logan may well be back on the grid next year. He does have more potential than Schumacher, but I want to build Schumacher up a little bit more before we release him back into the wild. Give Schumacher a chance to stay on the grid.
Mode push.
Copy.
Basically, as soon as I can get Piastri, that's end of Mick's Brabham career. Unless Ricciardo retires before then. And even then, what I might do is I might bend the rules slightly and go with Lawson. He's not Australian, but he's from New Zealand. It's the same neck of the woods.
So we charge the pack.
Copy.
Yeah, Mick in no man's land at the moment. Logan having a good start to the Grand Prix. Threatening the back of Magnussen here. Lines him up and gets the move done, and that is Logan up to 17th.
Okay, good job. Gasly headed. Use overtake now, please.
Copy.
Bit of a gap. Now back to Gasly. We'll keep pushing. Mick starting to close back up onto Fittipaldi. And we have managed to break away from Magnussen before the DRS protection point. That's good. That'll help protect him. And Zhou gets past Magnussen as well. Briefly. Magnussen retakes it. Now Zhou retakes it again. It's got the inside line through the final corner as well. We're out of battery now with Sargent.
Copy.
Need some recharge.
Copy.
Just about got a slipstream from the car in front, but so did Fittipaldi. Can we make a move here? DRS should be open and it's not, so that's still bugged.
So we just need to go charge on.
Mick is just going to have to bide his time for a bit. It's going to be very difficult with them all so close like this to overtake. How's the upgrade for this race? There isn't one, Adrian. We don't have any upgrades coming now till after the summer break, till we get to Zandvoort.
We happy with time management at the moment?
Yep, understood.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Someone made a mistake. And there it is. It is...
There's a yellow flag now.
Who is that? That was Albon.
Let's have a
Thought it
look.
was an RB for a minute then.
And that's the moment they lose it. And there'll be words had after this, I'm sure.
And those words will be, why did you do that? So, 21st place now for Schumacher. Sargent coming under pressure from Zhou, almost onto Gasly. Ocon is through against Magnussen as well, so Magnussen's not having a good race so far. And what's that done to
Charge
Albon's
on, charge
tyres?
on.
Oh, 55%. And it's not good. Not good at all.
The upshifts are degrading. Upshift.
Gearbox starting to play up for Nico Hulkenberg. Hopefully that's a permanent fault, not a temporary one.
Feedback on tire and capacity, please.
Tires are okay.
What do I think of this race? Well, in terms of my chances, I think Logan's doing better than I expected him to do.
Zubiaga pompa, yes, DRS, quad shot.
Him and Clark. And thanks to the broken DRS, we are able to hold off Joe there. Otherwise, we would have easily been passed, I think. What did you think of Porsche racing, Clark? Not a bad little team, is it?
Mode push, mode push.
Copy.
It's mainly just my weekend stream at the moment. I might do the odd weekday stream, but it's just for weekends at the moment. It gives me the weekdays to work on other things. I'm working on doing a Lamborghini emblem right now. I'm just creating the shield shape. Took longer than it should have done. But I have at least got that planned and done now. That's what I was doing before I fell asleep earlier. Schumacher has caught the back of the pack again. Albon has dropped way off the pace, as you would expect, with destroyed tyres. And we might start to see some cars struggling. Ocon gets in front of Zhou, but both of those two are close to stopping already, at least in comparison to us. To burn our little bit of battery here to try and break away from Esteban.
Let's go charge on, please.
Copy.
Okay, charge on.
Do need to start making some moves with Schumacher soon if we're going to get any extra confidence from overtakes. At the very least, I want to try and get past Zhou and Fittipaldi. Magnussen's going to be tougher on those mediums, in much better shape. There we go, we've just about broken away. New fastest lap for Max Verstappen at 118.9, which is only it's only 5.2 seconds quicker than Logan went on the last lap. It's not much. That's insanely fast.
Let's recharge a bit.
Copy.
I don't know how whether you get emails. I think have you got the app? Have you got the Twitch app? You'll get notifications. Same way as YouTube basically gives you notifications. So if you have the Twitch app on your phone or your tablet or whatever, then you'll just get a notification pop up every time I go live on Twitch. If anyone else wants to find the link, it is on the community tab here on YouTube. So you can find it by just clicking that link there, and that will take you straight to the channel.
Charge on.
Oh, a fault for Hulkenberg now.
The upshifts are degrading.
Oh, so his gearbox is escalating again. Already into orange. His gearbox might not last if he's breaking down that quickly.
Charge on. Charge on.
Okay, copy.
Oh no, we need to push. Ocon is going to be boxing soon, which means Fittipaldi's going to be boxing soon. Zhou's going to be boxing soon. We need to start to make some moves here with Nick.
Kevin ahead. We'll just see what we can do. How are the tires? How are the tires?
Need to get past Magnussen if I want to be able to attack the cars in front.
Take over up.
Charge on. Charge on.
Copy.
That or force Magnussen to lose the train, and that's not going to happen.
Understood.
Albon boxes. Those tyres in really rough shape now after that big spin of his. And look where Max is. Decent stop for the Williams as Max now rounding the final corner. He's going to be lapping Albon very soon at this rate.
Okay, charge on.
Copy.
Gasly's punched his way up to 13th. Bottas stuck behind Hulkenberg at the moment with that dodgy gearbox of his. Now Sainz and George are in. Good stop there. And a good stop there as well. Hulkenberg is in. That's going to free up Valtteri. Ocon is in as well. And Zhou. There were two of the cars I wanted to try and get a jump on.
Like a couple laps or sooner than that?
good stop. Nice and smooth, nice and clean. Mediums. Hard tyres and not the quickest stop, but clean, I think, for Joe there. Magnussen has punched through past Fittipaldi already.
Management is good.
And he is probably going to box this lap.
Understood.
Mode push.
Copy.
Not going to be able to get the overtake on him, but if I could at least try and get the DRS off him.
Just hold back a little bit.
Copy.
Okay, charge on.
Copy.
Oh my word, he's staying out. Happy days.
Mode push.
Copy.
Valtteri changes tyres and he has gone soft. And there we are, diving up the inside of Enzo.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Very, very close to our round of pit stops. I'm going to box Mick at the end of this lap, I think. It's supposed to be Sargent's lap. We'll do 2 more laps with Logan. So we're going to go softs and box next lap. Mick is going to box this lap. We'll flip him around, basically.
Copy, box.
Okay, we'll box now, Mick, box now.
Copy for box.
As Enzo comes in, he's going for soft tyres. That was a good stop for Williams there. Leclerc boxes from the lead-ish, from the lead group. He goes hard tyres. Oh, Max started on hards and he's already clear. He set that lap time on hard. Oh my word, that is scary pace from Max. 8 seconds clear of Perez. Leclerc's going to feed out just behind Lance Stroll. Gasly is in, which is one of the cars that we are hoping to hunt down. He's going soft. And here comes Mick into the pits. And this means we are going to be a lap down when we come out the pits, I think. Or almost as soon as we come out the pits. It's a decent stop. It's not fast, but it's clean. 2.7 seconds. There's Verstappen. Perez and Piastri are both in. lap this early if I can help it.
Mode push.
Copy.
Just stalking me like that.
Good entry.
Logan's into the pits along with Stroll and Hamilton. And we have a yellow flag. Mistake for Joe.
Yellow there, watch for yellows.
Copy.
And this is exactly what Albon did in the first set of tyres. Round he goes. I love how the mechanics are like on the edge of their seat, and then there's the big moment. It's like they're watching a game of football and someone just missed an open goal. They're all ready to cheer and support,
To P18.
and it turns to shit. Decent stop for Sargent. He's come out in front of Fittipaldi and Albon. And let's send him after Ocon.
54 to go. You can be aggressive with overtake usage.
Copy.
Max doing 122s at the moment. Here come the two Williams drivers. We have just about kept them out of the DRS this lap. Those tyres need to come up to temperature quickly, but I don't want to push them. 123.0. 0.2 quicker than Verstappen. And our tyres still aren't up to temperature for Schumacher, so we might just about hold him off here. I mean, we are ultimately going to get lapped, there's no question about that, but I don't want to get lapped right now because that's going to lose me a whole chunk of time right before Verstappen boxes. And no one else is going to get that penalty of having to get blue flags, because Max will overtake us, then box, and that'll let the cars in front open up a big gap to us.
Okay, yeah, you're doing a good job. You have good
Mixed
tire
tyres now,
distance,
finally
keep what
up
we
to
can.
temperature. We've opened up another second over the Williams with Logan. Uh, 120.8. We're now out of battery.
To recharge the pack.
Copy.
Schumacher does a 122.7 and Mick is closing. Max is closing. He's going to get me. He's going to get me. God damn it. A 118.4 for Sainz. That's a quick lap. Max is probably driving in the lowest tyre setting right now as well, which is what's pissing me off. He's on worn hards, driving very slowly to protect him, and we're pushing, well, not pushing, but we're driving at normal speeds on brand new softs, and he's still closing us down. Into the pits comes Magnussen, getting off those medium tyres. This is his first stop. What's he going on to? A set of softs. 1:22.7 for Sargent. 2.2 seconds quicker than Hulkenberg, whose gearbox is really falling to bits now. Magnussen comes out just behind Fittipaldi and just in front of us. And there is Max. We actually pulled out a tenth of a second on him that lap. It's still far too close for my liking.
Okay, mode push.
Copy.
All management looks good for now.
I don't think I'm going to get the DRS. Nope.
No more overtake.
Okay.
Charge on.
Copy.
Another half a second put between me and Verstappen there. Oh, a little mistake for Fittipaldi there.
Gap ahead, 0.9. You have Joe behind.
And this is the danger of getting lapped early, is that you see Joe now 13.8 seconds behind and is getting blue flagged by everybody. He's been blue flagged by Norris, Leclerc, and that's Perez going through. And that's Sainz going through. You can see how slow he's having to go as they all pile through. Now, these guys have stopped. So, or some of them have. Leclerc, Perez, and Sainz have stopped. Norris hasn't yet. I don't think. No, Norris hasn't stopped, and his tyres are in better shape than Max's. I'm going to get the move here on Fittipaldi.
Dig.
Good, it's okay.
Get the DRS open. And Max is in, so we can breathe a sigh of relief for a little while. Almost caught Hulkenberg. Albon looks to have broken away and is closing in. And Magnussen is flying right now. Just try and get a little bit of battery saved over the rest of this lap for Mick.
Copy.
What do you think of tires?
Tires are good.
Charge on.
And now Joe, in the space of a lap, has lost another 4 seconds to the back of us. Albon's in. I was going to say that's early, but I forgot he's out of sequence because of that lockup. Oh, can't quite get the move done. Decent stop for Williams by the look of it. And hard tyres now for Albon. And he just gets out in front of Joe. And there's Max. They're coming through to lap the pair of them. Magnussen has now caught Logan Sargent.
And use overtake, use overtake.
And here comes Charles Leclerc in the background, so we need to punch away.
Copy.
Get this move done.
Charge on, charge on.
Yeah, copy. This is all I've got.
And yeah, that didn't take
Don't
long.
worry about it.
I've actually been losing a little bit of time to Hulkenberg. I don't know if he's just upped his pace in general. Looks like he has. A 121.8, that's quick, considering the state of that gearbox. I expect he'll slow down again soon. See if I can stay with Magnussen.
Go overtake.
Copy.
Fittipaldi gets blue flagged. We're about to get blue flagged ourselves.
So we just need to go charge on.
Copy.
There we go.
Mode push, mode push.
Can I stay close enough to the Ferrari to get some DRS and protect against Enzo? Don't think I can. Yeah, that Ferrari's too far ahead.
Charge on.
And now that we're into blue flag territory, this is where we start to lose a lot of ground to the cars in front of us.
Need some recharge.
I got it.
Driving defensively at the moment, building up the battery, because I know I'm going to have to lift and let Perez through. And Hulkenberg under pressure from his teammate here. And the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc is getting closer and closer. Oh, worst place to get blue flagged at the start of that straight. We're going to lose so much speed. At least Fittipaldi wasn't in DRS range, or that would have been a disaster. Magnussen has got through against Hulkenberg. We're now in the 1 second window we need to be in. If we can stay there, we've got the Ferrari closing, so I'm just going to back up.
Copy.
Build the battery back up again. Waiting for Leclerc and, sorry, not Leclerc, Sainz and Verstappen to come through, and then I'm going to start pushing my battery with Mick.
How's the deck, Mick?
And the gap between us and Sargent are now up to 9.5 seconds, and it's about to go up again.
Mode push.
Copy.
And this time I should get that DRS. Valtteri's in.
Confirm.
And I did just get the DRS. Almost get the move done on Hulkenberg. But we've got Perez coming through, so again, harvesting that battery.
Blue flag for you.
Let's see if I can now capitalise.
Overtake available.
Copy.
There's Fittipaldi boxes. And I am right on the back of Valtteri, who popped out of the pits right in front of me. So I'm effectively on a pit stop down to Bottas, which isn't great. Somehow I'm still ahead of Perez. Oh no, wait, that's Verstappen. And there he goes, but I got the DRS, so that will get me back up to speed a little bit quicker.
Like a couple laps or sooner than that?
And there you can see the real-time impact of the blue flags. Look how much closer Schumacher is to Sargent. It's 2 seconds. It was 9 seconds a moment ago. And he has a sneaky look at his teammate there, but can't quite pull the move off.
Come down, mate. You're good.
Okay, charge on.
Copy.
Okay,
Oh, and he
charge
makes
on,
the move.
charge on.
Gets it done. And Sargent immediately says, get out of it. This is my place.
Charge on, charge on.
Good little fight between the two here.
Yeah, got ya.
We still have a chance.
And now Oscar's coming up to blue flag us as well.
Management is good.
Understood.
And there's Sonoda and Norris as well. And through all of that, Albon, who stopped recently, is just closing in so quickly. He took 2 seconds out of us through that corner.
Solid blue. To recharge the pack.
Copy.
Charge on, charge on.
I long for the days when we are able to stay clear of brutal blue flagging like this.
Copy.
Time management is good.
And through all that, we've lost a lot of ground to Hulkenberg, and now all of a sudden, I've actually almost got back onto him again. And he is going to be boxing very soon, so we kind of need to get past him quickly. Wow, our tyres have held up a lot better than I thought they would. I do have another set of softs available. There is the Williams of Albon. That's how much he's closed up to us.
Overtake is available if needed.
Copy.
Plenty of K1 available when you need it.
Please go another lap, Nico. Yes, thank you.
We're currently P18. Okay, 1.2 to Schumacher, we are safe.
Copy.
Oh man, we just got absolutely blitzed by Albon there. And Hulkenberg will box this lap. I don't think we'll be able to get through, but we'll try.
Gap ahead, 0.9. Mode push.
Copy.
No, in fact, actually, I'm going to box this lap.
And let's go charge on, please.
Copy.
Box now.
Copy for box.
Albon gets the move done. And we follow Hulkenberg into the pits.
Okay, box.
Yeah, copy in.
Overtake available.
Copy.
2.5, it's decent. It's not a bad stop at all for us there. Unfortunately, Hulkenberg had a good stop as well. We come out behind Zhou, which again is another indicator of just how much time we lost under those blue flags, because Zhou was nowhere. He was like 14 seconds behind us at one point.
39.
Although
laps
he
to
does
go.
need to stop again, actually. So, yeah, okay.
Charge on.
Yeah, okay.
He's a pit stop behind now.
Copy.
Just about managed to keep Ocon behind me. And Albon as well. Albon caught Sargent quickly.
Pit entry.
Into the pits for Logan. We're almost at the halfway point. And Zhou's in. 2.8, not a great stop.
And clear on pit exit, watch the white line. Clear on pit exit, watch the white line. You're P20. Gap 0.4. Schumacher, 4 seconds. Okay, Logan, 38 to go.
And who's that behind me? It's
Overtake.
one of the Mercedes.
Copy.
I think it's Hamilton. So, at the halfway point, we are pretty much where I predicted us to be, except the drivers are the wrong way round, 20th and 21st. Maybe I wasn't so crazy to play it safe with the sponsors today, after all. But I do need to switch my two around, which I feel sorry for Logan because he's had a good race so far. But sponsorship money is sponsorship money, and Logan's leaving the team, so he's going to have to play second fiddle for the rest of the year now, I think. But there could be Russell behind us, actually. It is, it's Russell. So we're even further into the lapping than I thought we were. Farah, could you do me a favour? Could you just scroll back to the start of the Grand Prix when I was doing strategy and see how much fuel it is per lap? I think it's about 1.4 kilos, 1.5 kilos, but I can't be sure. I'm trying to work out how much more I need to save by the end of the Grand Prix.
Okay, Mick, charge on, charge on.
Understood.
That's something I'm going to miss on Twitch. There is no rewind on live streams. I know I put 67 in. I know I took 3 laps out, but how much fuel per lap?
Need some recharge.
Copy.
Oh, it's a VSC. Well, there goes some fuel
Okay,
saving.
charge on.
Copy.
It's 1.4. Thank you, Farah. I thought it was about 1.4.
VSC, VSC. Get plus on delta time.
Copy.
Oh,
And if we
Magnussen's
watch
out.
Magnussen,
He's been quick
oh, and there wasn't a lot that could
in
be
relation
done
to us.
to avoid
That's a big
crashing
hit.
into the barrier.
That's a
That
ruined
would
engine.
have knocked their confidence, I'm sure. As for the team back in the gap,
See what he has to say for himself. Nothing. He has nothing to say. So his powertrain was actually his ERS was his new ERS. That's going to take a bit of a whack. 31%, that gearbox could well be toast and out of the car for the next Grand Prix. The engine will have taken a whack as well.
Car ahead is Sargent. Shep ahead, 0.5. Joe behind.
So with 1.4 kilos per lap, we are now 2 laps underfueled. We have been lapped once, so that's 1.4 kilos. We're going to get lapped again because there's Leclerc. So we're probably going to have some fuel to play with here. Potentially a fair bit of fuel to play with at the end of the Grand Prix. And now I don't need to switch them over either, because with Magnussen out and Joe 20 seconds behind us, ish. Doesn't matter which order they finish in, as long as we stay ahead of Joe.
Battery's good.
Copy that.
just a shame for us in a way that this VSC happened right after we came out of the pits. Stroll's going to get the benefit. Off those hard tyres onto soft, so he's going to have to make another stop. And he'll get out in front of George.
PSC ending.
Yep, copy. Yeah, copy.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fuel there under that VSC.
GRS enabled.
We'll go to high fuel now.
Copy. Reduce LICO.
Copy.
We're almost fuel neutral. And we still have 42 laps to go. No, 32 laps to go.
He cannot overtake you.
Yeah, copy.
Let's look after this tire.
Copy.
Okay, charge on.
Copy.
Let's recharge a bit.
Copy.
Overtake available.
Understood.
Let's use that K1.
Copy.
Can't get the move done. All right, we'll wait.
Recharge the pack.
Copy.
To charge on.
Copy. Yeah, confirm.
We're not too far behind Fittipaldi, who is in the process of getting blue flagged, so I want to try and get after him quickly.
Mode push.
Yeah, copy.
Use some of that spare fuel we've just built up.
No more lift and coast.
Copy.
No more lift and coast now. No more lift and coast now. New fastest lap of the Grand Prix for Lance Stroll, 1:17.6, and it's quick. We'll get quicker. Fittipaldi has been lapped by everybody now. Sargent makes the move, and can Mick follow through? No.
Mag 0.7. We'll get back in this fight.
Yeah, Sargent's definitely having the better Grand Prix, isn't he?
Gap 1.8. No worries.
Now, Sainz for the new fastest lap of 1:17.6. It's very close. Look at that. He beat Stroll's lap by 0.04 of a second. Very close. Very close. As Oscar dives into the pits.
Can I have a tire update, please?
The tire there, good.
Just outside of DRS range for Fittipaldi.
Mode push.
Evening, Tony.
Copy.
LICO increase, please.
Yeah, copy that.
There we go, up the inside. Move is done.
More lift and coast,
Lovely
please.
stuff.
Copy.
Charge on.
But that one lap stuck behind Hulkenberg opened up a 3-second window between our two drivers. Yuki's boxed. That is going to bring him out comfortably ahead of us. He's just entering turn 1 now, so we haven't got to worry about him suddenly appearing right next to us and lapping us again. That's good.
That's Sergeant ahead.
Good lap for Joe.
Mag 1.8 behind.
Hulkenberg could yet finish last. He might not even make to the end of the Grand Prix. That gearbox is hanging on right now. Let's see how bad it is. It's 28%, but I mean, there you can see the fault developed early on and then immediately got worse after just 4 laps. I'd be surprised if it lasts at this rate. And here we go, we've got a chance on Fittipaldi.
Yeah, 0.7. Don't worry about it.
Quite close enough this lap, so we'll save a little bit of battery, see if we can get him on the next one. Valtteri's in, and he is a long way ahead of us. More than a pit stop ahead now.
Gap is 0.4.
This could be his final stop.
Reset your head.
It's hard tyres, so that is probably his final stop. It's not a quick one. But he's still going to get out ahead of Fittipaldi. Is he going to get out in front of Albon? Yes, he is. Just. Very close in the fight for the lead. Norris is caught and passed Leclerc. Leclerc now fighting back. Norris needs to go again
6.
for another stop. Leclerc
Head down.
might try and take those mediums to the end, but he's going to struggle. I think he's going to have to stop again as well. Norris has only made that one stop so far.
Copy.
Oh wow, we are way above the tyre gradient, aren't we? But not with Mick. Well, not as much with Mick.
Back on tires, please.
30 struggle to bring it a little bit.
overtake is available.
Copy.
Glad to think that at one point we were fighting with Gasly. Look how far ahead he is now. He's an entire half a lap ahead of us. Another indicator of the pain of blue flags. And a crap car. Albon's in. Is he going hards? No. Mediums.
Up on 6. Keep your head down.
Now, if he's planning on going to the end, he's going to have to treat those carefully. Otherwise, he could end up with real problems. How far behind us is he? Only 5.5 seconds, so we need to be wary that he doesn't catch and patch Schumacher before Schumacher boxes.
That's good.
We'll go another few laps
16.
yet with Mick.
Well, that's ahead.
We have cleared Fittipaldi.
Need some recharge.
Copy.
See if I can get Mick up to him.
Available when you need it.
And Albon's taken a second out of us already. That is scary, but he's going to get blue flagged if he's not careful. Leclerc is right behind him.
Management's good.
Understood.
There is Albon, and there is Leclerc. Leclerc could do us a real solid here.
So gap ahead 2. Please keep going.
And depending on how much time Albon loses, he could theoretically end up dropping behind Norris as well, which would then drop him into the clutches of Verstappen and Perez. And all of a sudden, we could be able to actually get an overcut on Albon. It's unlikely, but I'm clinging to whatever slim chances of success we can find tonight.
Yeah, copy.
It would be nice to beat both the Williams cars.
Keep going, you're doing good.
Ocon's in. He's going to come out right behind Logan. There he is. And I just saw in the background, Albon has just been blue flagged.
Got no ERS.
Now Mick is going to be under pressure.
Plenty of
So I'm going to
Q1
box
available when
Mick
you need
this
it.
lap and just be careful with those mediums.
We'll catch these guys.
Oh, he got lapped by a Mercedes as well. So another big lift for Albon there. That's Norris and Verstappen right behind. Here comes the Ferrari. Yeah, boxing this lap's the right call.
Gap ahead 1.5. It's okay.
Ah, shit. Ocon got through anyway. Oh, yellow flag. Is this going to be a VSC? Please be a VSC. No.
Yellow there.
Copy.
Up there.
Yes, you did, Nico.
Pit entry.
Lock-on already flying past Fittipaldi as well. You know what, we're going to box Logan this lap as well.
You go for it.
Copy.
No! No! Indeed.
Sorry, man.
At least we avoid the blue flag
Oh,
from
it looks like a pit stop issue.
Sainz. And we get out in front of Zhou by about 4 seconds.
Behind you have Joe.
And use overtake.
Ocon is
Quite.
flying. Look how quickly he's hustling his car. He's desperate to stay in front of Leclerc. And I'm making that very difficult for him.
Pit lane.
Russell comes out right behind Lewis. .6. It's not bad.
Watch out, white line.
Don't think we're going to get any points today, though. Big old gap between our two.
Your P18. P18.
6.5 seconds. Enzo's going to box at the end of this lap. He's going to get. He's got to be getting blue flagged into oblivion here. Yeah, there goes Alonso. What about Albon? How close till he gets blue flagged again? So we're easily going to get out in front. Oh, Norris boxes. We're easily going to get out in front of Enzo when he does make his final stop. Question is going to be how much time we lose the blue flags ourselves, and whether he's going to be pushing on softs, come after us or not. Norris leaves the pits on a set of softs. His final stop at the Grand Prix. Started on the mediums, went to hards, now on the softs. Been a very good two-stop strategy for him. We come out behind him good, so we don't lose any immediate time. Sargent's about to get blue flagged for Sainz. And obviously Norris will get us as well. Piastri gets past Zhou, so Zhou loses more ground to us, and he's going to have to stop again very soon. His tyres at 36%. Fittipaldi might go one more lap, maybe 2 more laps. And he's now just 6 seconds ahead of Sargent, so he's going to come out behind Schumacher, comfortably behind Schumacher. Albon is about to get blue flagged by Perez. And there is Enzo into the pits. So both my drivers are 2 laps down, which means I've got about 1.1 kilos of fuel to play about with. And Fittipaldi comes out and is immediately going to get blue flagged for Tsunoda. And he's now basically just in front of Joe, although Joe needs to stop again as well. We have lifted for Sainz.
Overtake is available if needed.
Yeah.
Back off in high speed.
Copy that.
If you don't need it, no lift and coast.
Copy.
I don't think we're going to be able to catch Albon.
Tire temp are really good.
Copy.
Looks like he's hanging on to the back of Alonso quite nicely at the moment. Cars are in worse shape than ours, but arguably better driver, definitely a better car. And Norris is all over Sainz. We're going to watch this battle for a moment.
To recharge the pack.
Copy.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Oh, Norris thought about a look at the inside. Sainz slammed that door shut. Oh, Sainz is in. I did not expect Sainz to box again quite so soon. I thought he might go another few laps yet.
So what DRS?
So Norris is unleashed. He will definitely take those softs to the end. He is a tyre whisperer in this game. Another set of softs maybe? Oh, it's mediums. Doesn't have another set of softs available. So those are going to get absolutely hammered. Those medium tyres. He's going to push them as if they were softs. And he comes out right behind Albon there. No. Fittipaldi. Albon's in front. Right, back to Sargent. The gap to Albon is 12 seconds. The only car that's going to blue flag him is going to be Norris, and that's going to be a while yet. So if we're going to do this, we're going to have to do it on track. We've got blue flags coming behind us, though. Piastri is very close to the back of Mick. There is Oscar.
You have nice tire temp now.
And Sainz will come back through as well. And we're lapping slower than Albon as well. I'm going to let them fight. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but if they do get close enough to each other, we'll let them fight. As long as they don't take each other out, I'm okay with that. Or damage the cars.
Yeah, tires are looking good.
In this situation we are. Ken Watanabe, and we are going to let them fight. Right, tyre wear looks good for us to turn the tyres back up again now.
All the pushing you can get.
14 laps to go for us. And a new fastest lap set by Carlos Sainz of 1:15.5. That might not be beaten. Oh wait, no, Charles is going to stop again. Charles will probably beat that. He's only 1.5 seconds ahead of Max. Max going to the end on those hards.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
I've got Sainz closing in quickly as well. There he is. There goes Piastri through. Hopefully we'll let Sainz through here as well. Yes, we do. And now we can get some DRS.
Charge on.
Copy.
Because Yuki isn't too far back. He's only another 4 or 5 seconds behind. And I didn't even get the DRS because Sainz was pushing so hard that he broke the 1 second in the space of 2 corners. And gets through. He made that look effortless. Yeah, Sainz is flying right now. Another 1:15. And that's an even quicker lap, a 1:15.4. Turn the temps down.
How is the tire?
Don't cook anything in the engine.
It's okay.
And Leclerc finally makes his stop. Be him to the end. Can he hunt down Verstappen?
Copy.
I think it might be a little bit too much to ask. But he's going to be on softs. It's going to be a hell of a Grand Prix if he can. He'll have 12 laps to do it. How far behind is he going to be? There goes Norris. So Leclerc down to 4th. And he's 19 seconds behind Max.
Try to save fuel where you can.
Copy.
And I expect him to be
We need to save some
insanely
fuel,
quick.
We're not going to finish.
Copy.
Right on board with the Monegasque. If he can get the DRS on Norris here, this will be a purple lap coming up. I think he got it. He did. So this could well be a purple lap here for Charles. Oh, they couldn't get past in the first corner or the second corner, so that might not be it. Yellow flag. Just a brief one. Someone running wide.
But this is what happened.
Hulkenberg's
Let's have a
afternoon goes
look
from
then
bad
at
to
turn
worse.
6.
He gets blue flagged
Well, you can see the
and then
lock-up,
locks up
and
at
they'll
the
need to be
chicane.
mindful of the effect that that had on the tyres.
Oh my God, Joe's got him. So he is going to finish last. Right, maybe a purple lap on this next lap then. He's definitely close enough to get the overtake on the main straight this time. The Norris is going to get DRS as well, potentially. Trying to see who that is in front. It's an Alpine. So that's going to be Ocon. Oh, and he gets held up by Ocon. So no blue flag this lap either. Hulkenberg's in the pits again. So not only is he last, he's now a pit stop down on Zhou as well. Soft tyres. And he's about to get lapped by Albon. Oh. That is just... Yeah, that's a complete indicator of how bad his afternoon's been. He's about to get lapped by 16th place. Our pace is pretty good right now. We're doing 120s. We are closing in on Albon. We're keeping Piastri at bay. And we're keeping Tsunoda at bay as well, just about. They're both on hard tyres. Slightly worse condition than ours. They will probably catch us because our tyres degrade a bit more, but we're doing all right. Oh, and again, Leclerc gets blocked on the main straight. It's just not happening for him, is it? And those tyres are down to 83% already, so yeah, he's not going to catch Max. But the pair of them are catching Perez. There is Perez, just going through turn 2. There he is. So we're going to have a dramatic podium shootout here. 3 cars fighting over 2 places. And you can't rule out Sainz maybe catching Perez either, if Perez continues to lap at that kind of pace. He's a second slower than Max on that last lap. And these two are glued to each other. And there is no traffic in the way this lap, so this is Leclerc's chance. He has to take it. Rear wing is open. Norris goes defensive. Leclerc will just go straight around the outside here. And there's a comfortable move in the end. Now, how quickly can he break away? We get blue flagged in the end by Piastri. That has been coming. And we've also been blue flagged by Tsunoda as well. We're not going to get blue flagged again with Mick. We are potentially going to get blue flagged again by Tsunoda for Logan. And that has lost us some more ground to Albon, so I don't think they're going to catch him, which is a shame. There's not enough time left. And Leclerc's on Perez already, and Norris is almost in DRS range. This could be the blue flag lap, the purple lap for Leclerc. Not quite. Sainz is going to hold on to the fastest lap then, it would seem. And around the outside goes Charles Leclerc. What a lap. And he took nearly 4 seconds out of Max. He could still get him. This could be a dramatic final last couple of laps. And this is what we wanted to see. We wanted to see a reinvigorated Charles Leclerc starting to take the fight back to Max. Norris has dropped off a little bit. Perez might get the DRS off the back of Zhou here. He does. But the gap's now 7.5 seconds. He took another 2.7 seconds out of Max on that lap. This is game on. Leclerc could win this Grand Prix. We will keep checking back in on that as the laps tick down. We're 17th and 18th. So comfortable in 17th and 18th as well. I should have been more aggressive with the sponsors. Played it safe. We're going to get $512,000, $513,000. Down a little bit on what we could have had, but more than we got in the last race where we could not meet our sponsor goal with Sargent. And we only got 400k.
Keep back on tires, please.
I'm starting to struggle a bit.
What's Enzo doing? He's only a couple of tenths quicker, 10 seconds. I don't think he'll catch us. We've got a little bit of tyre wear in reserve. He doesn't.
Need some recharge.
Copy.
Gap down to 6.2. Max has responded a little bit, 1:18.6 this time for him. Just 7/10 of a second taken out by Charles. Both of them have got traffic to fight their way through. Max lapping the Mercedes at the moment. He's got past Russell. Up next is Lewis. Stroll, I think. No, Alonso is up next for Charles Leclerc.
To recharge the pack.
Copy.
$1:18.4 and a 1:17.4, so the gap came down by another second. There's only 4 laps to go. That's not enough. At this rate, Max will hang on. Albon has caught Ocon.
That's 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go.
He had a mighty lap. Look at that, 1:20.8. And Ocon is being held up at the moment by Hulkenberg. Or is that Hulkenberg pushing his way through? Is it a 1:22? I don't know.
And use overtake. Use overtake.
Copy.
No tire managing required. Let's use it. We'll go to high fuel now.
Copy.
Yeah, Leclerc's cooked those tyres. I don't think he's got enough pace left now to hunt down Max. I think Max is going to hang on. He was only a tenth slower on that last lap. He's still got a 5.7 second lead. That's a shame. I was hoping for a real barnstormer of a finish there. Norris might yet catch Perez.
that would be
And
5
he's not
laps.
lapping quickly at the moment.
Copy.
He's got a Mercedes in front of him as well. That's going to be Hamilton. No, Russell. They've swapped places.
Time management is good.
There goes Norris. He'll get the DRS off the back of George there. Only 4/10 quicker than Perez on that last lap. But this lap will be closer. The gap will come down. Can Norris get back on the podium again? As Albon gets blue flagged for Piastri there.
DRS is currently disabled.
And the gap is back down to 8.5 seconds.
No more overtake.
Copy.
Just not enough laps left
That's
for
about to go.
Copy that.
Tsunoda to catch him. Norris has got the gap down by another half a second to Perez. I don't think he's got enough left for the final lap. It's going to be tight though.
We need a back off.
Copy.
Target the Lyco.
Copy.
I'm just going to bring our cars home now.
Copy.
2 seconds, 1 lap. I don't think Norris has got enough either. They both pushed their tyres hard on that previous lap. Max was actually 0.8 of a second quicker than Charles Leclerc on that last lap. Gap's back up to 6.3. And Leclerc still has traffic in front of him.
Has 3 laps to go.
Copy.
Another half a second for Norris, but it's too little too late. Perez is going to get himself a podium for the first time in a while. There's Max. Here comes Leclerc, stuck behind Gasly.
Max Verstappen over the finish line.
And Perez
today's
will
winner.
hold off Norris by about a second. It's a fault developing now for Ocon and for Gasly. Sorry, Tsunoda.
Logan. Be careful.
Ocon's out.
Finish. A lot of debris.
Ocon is out. And he had a crash with Tsunoda, that's why. Oh,
What was that, honestly? Oh.
on the final lap. Couldn't really tell from that angle whose fault it was. But that promotes us up to 16th and 17th.
In the wall.
I never thought we'd get anywhere close to this. Sargent will bring it home in 16th place. What a great race for him. He's been just that little bit better than Mick all weekend. There he is in 16th.
Check and fly.
17th for Schumacher.
Checkered flag, Nick.
Ocon will finish 18th. The show was an extra lap down. What a crazy last lap that was.
That's Oscar Piastri after what was a very exciting Grand Prix.
Yeah, and in the end, it was a finish in P6, which will bring in a few points.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
It almost feels like it doesn't need saying after a 7th win, but another stunning performance today.
And as far as those three are concerned, well, they'll be leaving Budapest hungry for more.
Ugh. Terrible joke. Your joke was bad, and you should feel bad.
Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
And that then marks the end of our time here in Hungary.
Next time, the teams will be adding another year to the legend of Spa-Francorchamps. Anything can happen at the Belgian Grand Prix.
Anything indeed, except us winning. I think even that is impossible. Confirmation of the final result then. Win number 7 for Max. It is a 2-horse race at the top of the standings. Leclerc is second, and that might flip the order in the drivers' standings again. It's very close. It might just put Max top. Perez gets himself a podium for the first time in a while. He's in third. Good strong weekend for Red Bull there. Norris in fourth. Sainz fifth with the fastest lap. So extra points for Ferrari there. Helps mitigate the loss of points to Red Bull tonight in the constructors. Oscar 6th, Tsunoda 7th, despite his last lap collision with Ocon there. Ricciardo in 8th place, Stroll in 9th. Russell gets the final point and is also a lap down in 10th. Then it's Hamilton in 11th. Then it's Alonso, Gasly, Bottas, Albon, Sargent in 16th place. Then Schumacher in 17th. Fittipaldi in 18th. Then the non-finishers, Ocon crashing out in a collision with Tsunoda with just half a lap to go. Then it's Zhou in 20th there, out with finished but 3 laps down. Hulkenberg finished but 3 laps down and with a destroyed gearbox. Surprised he actually made it to the flag. And Magnussen crashing out earlier on to mean just 2 retirements. In the driver's standings, Leclerc stays top, but by just 1 single point from Max Verstappen. Norris in third is now 62 points away from Max. Sainz in fourth is on 161. He is being caught by Perez, just 5 points between them. That win definitely, or that podium definitely helping Perez there. Piastri is 6th, Tsunoda is 7th, Ricciardo 8th, Hamilton is 9th. Under pressure again from George, just 3 points between the 2 Mercedes drivers. In 10th, 11th is Alonso, 12th for Stroll. Albon 13th, Mick stays 14th. That point oh so precious. There is Hulkenberg 15th, Ocon 16th, Bottas 17th, then it's Gasly, Magnussen, Sargent, Zhou and Fittipaldi. Let's see what's happened to the constructors. Ferrari stay top, but their gap has come down and it's now just 6 points between Ferrari and Red Bull. The fight between the teams for the drivers and constructors really starting to hot up as we approach the mid-season break here. Ferrari are on good form, but Red Bull could be quick at the next Grand Prix. We could see a change of position in both championships next time out. McLaren in third, 315 points, are a long way back, 105 behind Red Bull. Then it's RB, who are a long way back themselves, 180 points behind McLaren, but ahead of Mercedes, who have only picked up just another single point. They are looking destined for 5th place in the standings this season. Aston in 6th, just aren't really getting any points at all this year. Then it's Williams in 7th, Brabham 8th, Alpine 9th, Haas 10th, Sauber 11th. Did we get onto the pit stop leaderboard? No, we did not. 2.48, the slowest of the top 10 times. Our best was a 2.54. So we were over half a second, or half a tenth away from getting onto the board there. Logan's best time, not even close, at 2.6 there. We also had a sticky wheel nut. For the pit stop standings, McLaren, just 4 points to them tonight. Red Bull take a big bite out of their gap, and it's now just 10 points as they pick up 43 of their own. Ferrari in third, ahead of RB fourth, Aston fifth, Mercedes sixth, Alpine seventh, Williams, Haas, both moving up a place above us. We are now behind both of them and level with points on with Haas. And Sauber are in 11th place. 513,000 added to the piggy bank just in time as well, with expenses coming up. That will just about clear our debt. And it is now the mid-season board review. Target position is 8th. We are currently target is 9th. We are currently 8th. So we will get a nice little bit of extra confidence from the board for that, I hope. Long-term objective, score points in 50% of the season's races. Target season is 2028. We've got a long way to go on that, but a lot of time to do it. Board only has medium confidence. Come on. Should be higher than that. And it's next to 750k, so I was hoping for the 1.5 mil. And let's take a look at the inbox. F2 driver talent to keep an eye out for is Isaac Hajar. We are not going to be signing him. We've had counter offers from Christian Mansell for the reserve seat. Oh, look at that. Yeah, he's just won another F3 race, so he's probably after a little bit more money. Adam Kenyon, that we tried to sign from Williams for next season, also wants another offer as well. We've now dealt with the debt. That's good. Let's have a look at Adam Kenyon first of all. Make a counter offer. So we offered him 2.1. He wants 2.4. Not going to offer him that much. We're offering him 2.2, 2.3. Let's see. What did we offer him for a signing bonus last time? We didn't offer him one last time. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good. In that case, let's offer him 2.2 and the 220k signing bonus. See if he'll accept that. We might have to up the wage, but we'll see if we can get him for that much. Right, Christian Mansell. So, previous offer, we offered him 700,000. He wants a little under $1 million. Okay, we'll offer him $1 million. I'm okay with that. We'll up the signing bonus to 100k. But we'll add an extra year onto his deal. Alright, back to the inbox. Front wing failed on Logan's car, and the suspension failed on both cars. That's not so good. I don't know if I've got enough suspensions to replace them. Oh, I do, just. There we go. I'm now out of spare suspensions again. We are really low on spare parts, as you can see. Let's see. We've got a brand new chassis design about to pop, though, and a brand new suspension design about to pop, so we don't need to build any of the old ones. We can go straight onto the new ones. Side pods pop in a day as well. There's a lot of parts all coming up at the same time and not enough spots to fill them. Well, we're not aiming for the next race anyway. We're aiming for Zandvoort. Let's advance time. And now figure out which of our parts we want to actually put into manufacturing. So suspensions take 8 days, side pods take 8 days, chassis take 10, so we'll get started on the chassis. I can only build one, that's all I can afford. Can I even afford to build anything else now? I can't afford a suspension, they're 300k. How much are side pods? 450. So let's build ourselves another suspension. There we go. First of our B-spec parts coming. Schumacher has re-signed. Good stuff. He's happy with that. Let's see what kind of impact that's had on his mentality, if anything. Maybe I've got to wait a day. He's extremely negative about everything there. But he's happy there. He's happy there. Logan, unhappy with being replaced. Well, tough. Happy with everything there. Extremely negative with everything there. And there you see, Daniel Ricciardo will replace Logan Sargent next season. He's still open to negotiation. So that might still get poached. But that's the deal that we signed him for. A 3-year deal starting at the beginning of next season for 7.8 mil a year with a payout if he gets his points. Jack Doohan has agreed to sign. So we got our first affiliate into the team that we've actually wanted to put in the team. Excellent stuff. So he will be joining us next season. He's going to learn and earn more experience at Alpine than he will here. I want to get rid of both of these two. How much will it cost me to break the contract? 2 mil. Can't afford that. And 1.7. Can't afford that either. So they're stuck there. We are back in debt because we've just signed those deals for Mick and for Jack. So that's taken the signing bonuses out of our bank balance. That might be why we're not in with the board right now. They were satisfied with Budapest. They're okay with finances at the moment. That might change at the end of the month. But we will clear this debt, I hope, after the Grand Prix. It's going to be warm. No rain expected in the race, but look at that, a lot of rain through practice, and qualifying as well is going to be very, very wet. That could make things a little interesting, and that will be tomorrow's race. I will be back at the usual time of 8 p.m, assuming I don't fall asleep again. I will show you the reason why I was late tonight. Just save our file. I made progress on a new logo. Ta-da! And that's actually more involved than it looks because I spent ages trying to figure out how to stretch the shape. If I bring that up, there you can see the shape of that there, and it's not wide enough. So it took a lot of jiggery pokery and finagling and feckling to try and get, you know, these parts in the right position at the right angle to make the curve look smooth and natural and fill that gap nicely, and then make sure that this would actually fill the void as well. So the Lamborghini logo is on the way. The bull is going to be very difficult to do, but I'm feeling relatively confident that I can get it done. And that's why I took a break, because I was getting tired mentally from figuring out everything I needed to do there. And I ended up dozing off without even realizing while I was watching something on YouTube. So, yeah, again, apologies for being late tonight. I will be back, as I say, usual time of 8 p.m. tomorrow for the next Grand Prix, which will be round 14 as we head to Spa-Francorchamps for the final race before our mid-season break. Then when we come back on Wednesday, it'll be Zandvoort and hopefully a lot of new parts on the car as well. Hopefully. And hopefully a bit of a jump in performance as well. And of course, don't forget, you can also subscribe to my Twitch channel, or follow the Twitch channel. The link is in my community tab, so do head over there and grab the link from there if you haven't already done so. I am mainly going to be streaming just at the weekends for now. I want to get YouTube sort of figured out properly, the monetization, before I start focusing on Twitch. So at the moment, just looking to try and grow the audience a little bit on Twitch. But this series will definitely stay here for the end of this season, and probably the next season as well. Season 3 might be when we migrate over to Twitch. But for now, it's very much going to stay here. I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow. And until then, thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with more F1 Manager very soon.